important. We'll start with marketing mix, products.
Yes.
So when we talk about marketing mix, we're talking about the elements that brings about your sales. That is what marketing mix are. But we're starting with the product. So here is the root. The marketing mix. The marketing mix is a term which is used to describe all the activities which go into marketing products, because we are dealing with products here. So whatever we have to do to enhance our product, it's marketing mix. So, and when we talk about product, we're talking about goods and services. That's what they're saying here. So the producer might need to find out through market research what customers want to product, what customers want from the product. Then they may adapt the product to meet customer needs or wants. Sorry. Once this is achieved, the producer will aim to convince the consumers that their product is the one that they want and that it meets their needs better than any of their competitors' products. So, here we're talking about making a product. Before you make the product, you have done your research.
Yes.
And it means that you are making a product according to the needs of or wants of customers. So, as soon as you make the product available, as soon as the product is made, it is left for you as a business to convince customers that this is what they asked for and you have made it available and it is better than those of your competitors. So producers often do this by branding their product. That means they make it unique. This involves giving a product a unique name and packaging. It is then advertised to make consumers believe that it is different to any of the competitors' brands. The product also has to be sold in places that reinforce the brand image. So the product is done, is ready. You have to convince customers that yours is better. And how can you do this? It's cut across how you package your product, the branding you give to your product.
Yes.
It has to be unique from those of your competitors. And where you have to sell them, it's also important. And wherever you have to sell them are places that will enhance or will improve your brand image. So all these activities are part of the marketing mix for a product. They are often summarized as four P's. We call them the 4 P's. So the 4 P's of the marketing mix, we have the product, we have price, we have place, and promotion. So we're starting with products. When we talk about product, we're talking about the good or services itself, the design, the features, and quality. How does the product compare with competitors' products? Does the packaging of the good help customers identify it? If it's a service being offered, the customers receive a clearly better service than rivals offer. So, product is what we are selling, the good or the service.
Yes.
That is what product is. So, what consumers need to know is that if it's a product, seeing the product, is it unique to those of your competitors or not? That is the point.
Yes.
And if it is service you are rendering, is your service better than those of your competitors? They need to know.
Yes.
For price, that's the amount you have to sell your product. A comparison must be made with the price of competitors' products. Price should, in the long run, cover cost. So whenever you are setting the price, you must set it at a way that it will cover the cost of the product, which is important. If not, you'll be running at a loss. I think the point is clear there.
Yes.
Okay. So that's about price. Then place. This refers to the channel of distribution that are selected. That is, what method of getting the product to the market and to the customer is to be used. So the first thing is about the product itself.
Yes.
The product, if it's a product, if it's a good, then you have to package it in a way that it's unique to those of your competitors. If you are rendering service, it has to be a service that is better than those of your competitors.
Yes.
Done. Price, the amount you have to sell your product. The amount you have to sell your product must attract customers, must be affordable for customers. It must be a price that is almost the same as your competitors, that is competitive pricing, or maybe below. But whatever the case might be, whatever price you are setting, you have to set it above your cost price. If not, you'll be running at a loss.
Yes.
The place, we're talking about the channel of distribution, where the product has to get to be sold or to the final consumer. And the last thing is promotion. This is how the product is advertised and promoted. As soon as the product is made, you need to create awareness. Awareness will let customers know about the product, that this product is in existence. So that can also enhance or increase your sales. So these are marketing mix. All these things have to be done for your product or for your business or your brand to, to have a better position
Yes.
in the market. So we go on. So the role of marketing, the role of a product decision in the marketing mix. The product itself is probably the most important element in the marketing mix. Without a product that meets customers' needs, the rest of the marketing is unlikely to be able to achieve marketing success. So your marketing success will be determined by the product itself. So if your product does not meet the needs of customers, sorry, price, place, promotion is not going to have any effect. It won't be effective.
Only if it was product oriented.
If product oriented, yeah, product oriented is relying on quality.
Yeah.
Quality and price.
Yeah, but they don't have like they don't ask customers about is it good or not.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's the disadvantage about product oriented.
Yes.
But here, when we talk about marketing mix here, it is market oriented. It's marketing.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Do you get it? I understand your point of view. Your point of view is the product itself.
Yeah.
When it is product oriented, you think about producing the product, then looking for the market for the product. Yes.
Yes.
Producers at that point rely on the quality of their product and the price they want to sell.
Yes.
But for market oriented, they are producing based on market research. So here for marketing mix, things that you have to put into place to ensure that your product is sold, that is marketing mix. So the price, the place, the product itself, and promotion. But what we read here is that if the product is of no quality, just forget about of no quality, that's low quality.
Okay.
Just forget about the price, the place, the promotion. It's not going to have any impact. Do you get the point here? So the product itself is important, will determine the rest of the marketing mix.
Yes.
That is the point they are making. I think it's clear now.
Yeah.
So today, most companies are market oriented, you see, are market oriented when developing new products. They spend a lot of money in researching consumers' buying habits, their likes and dislikes, to see if they can design the products which people will want to buy. After deciding on the product and the appropriate market segment, the other part of the marketing mix, price, place, promotion, will be determined. Large companies often have a department which spends all its time developing new products. It will also look at competitors' products to see what they are successfully selling.
Yes.
So what they are saying in essence is this: there's time for place, price, and promotion. But the first thing is your products. That is your name. That is your reputation. That is what people want to see. So whatever the price you want to sell, whatever advert you have done, whatever place you want to sell them, if the product is of no use to consumers, you're not going to sell.
Yes.
I think that is clear.
Yeah.
So go to types of products. So go to types of products. There are several types of products. Some products are sold to consumers and some can be sold to other businesses. That is to other producers. That means business to business. Yes. In addition to physical goods, services are also sold to consumers and to other producers. Products are usually grouped into the following types. One, we have consumer goods. Yes. These are goods which are bought by consumers for their own use. That means goods that are basically bought to be used. They are consumer goods. Yes. They can be goods that do not last long, such as food and cleaning materials. Some goods last a relatively long time and give enjoyment over a long time, such as furniture and computers. So whatever you buy because you want to use it, because you want to consume it, it's a consumer good. It's a consumer good. Then we go to consumer services. These are services that are bought by consumers for their own use, including repairing cars, hairdressing, education, even insurance. These are consumer goods. Producer goods. These are goods that are produced for other businesses to use. That is business to business. They are bought to help with the production process. Examples include trucks, machinery, components. Producer services. These are services that are produced to help other businesses. Examples include accounting, insurance, and advertising agencies. Why they use insurance here? Yes. Insurance is also consumer goods, consumer service, because I can insure my car. So you don't have to be a company to insure your car. Do you get the point here? So insurance can either be consumer service or producer service. I think the point is clear there.
Yes.
Defining the type of product the business is producing is important. When deciding how the product will be developed and marketed. So promotion of a producer, promotion of a producer good will be quite different from to promotion of a consumer good. So this is discussed later. So producing the right product at the right price is an important part of marketing mix. So you have to know, you have to understand the kind of product you are producing.
Yes.
And the kind of promotion you do for a producer good must be different from the kind of promotion you do for a consumer good.
Yeah.
So the product needs to satisfy consumer wants and needs. If it does not, then it will not sell.
Yeah.
So now the product, it needs, well, you had said when you have to produce, when you're producing the right product, you have to produce it at the right price. That will bring the marketing mix to be effective.
Yes.
So then it goes to product meeting the needs of customers. So if it is only when the product meets the needs of customers that it is satisfying customers. So if customers are not going to be satisfied consuming your product, they won't come back to buy. Then you will not sell. So you might sell the first time, but selling the first time is not important as customer returning to buy it the next time.
Yes.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So selling the first time is not as important as customer coming back to buy it the next time. That is when your product has quality. That is when there's customer loyalty.
Yeah.
That is when you can increase your revenue.
Yeah.
The product also needs to be the right quality so consumers are willing to pay the price for it. So if the price must be in line with the quality. So if it's of great quality, consumers will buy.
Yeah.
And if it's services too. The product must not be so difficult to make that the cost of production are greater than the price charged for it, as this will mean the business makes a loss. So you must not spend so much producing the product that it becomes difficult for you to charge a lower price for. Because if the cost of producing the product is so high that you cannot relatively charge a higher price, then you run at a loss.
Mm.
Design of product is very important. The quality needs to be appropriate for the brand image. For example, a high brand image means a high price, but quality must be high too. The product also has to last a reasonable length of time. That means it must be durable. Yeah. If the product is not reliable and breaks down or breaks soon after it is purchased, then it will get a bad reputation and is unlikely to sell well. The product also needs to perform to the standard expected by consumers and must meet legal controls. For example, food products must satisfy health regulations. So the design of the product, the design must be, when you talk about the design, it's talking about the branding itself, the durability of the product, and there must be legal controls. It must meet regulations too. So if not, you might be having problems with government or having problems with customers not buying.
Yes. There's something called cow star question mark and
yeah.
That's when is it rated or not?
No, that is when we're talking about well, when we're talking about what's it called? Product
market share.
No,
and
this is when we're talking about product portfolio.
Oh yeah, portfolio.
Yeah, it's product portfolio.
Yes.
So what makes a product successful?
Mm-hmm.
So what makes a product successful? They said, one, a product is successful if it satisfies existing needs and wants of consumers. So the first thing is, your product will be considered being successful if it meets up the needs and wants of consumers,
yes,
existing customers. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Two, if the design is well, that means it's reliable. The quality should also be, they said design, performance, reliability, quality should all be consistent with the product's brand image. Yes. So a product will be considered as successful if it's reliable, if it is consistent in terms of quality. Yes. So they buy it today, they buy it tomorrow, they buy it next year, the quality is still intact, then it's successful. Yes. If it is capable of stimulating new wants from the consumers. If your product demands customers to want more of another version of it, that means it's a successful product. There's iPhone 12, there's 12 Max or whatever it is. Why are these demands coming? They are coming because the product itself is successful. So that's why they want new version of them. Yes. A product is considered successful if it is not too expensive to produce. That means there's allocative efficiency, but that is economics anyway. So it means you are not spending too much to produce a product. That would allow you to sell at a lower price.
Yes.
Such product is successful. If the first business to produce the new product or introduce new changes to the original product before its competitors. So if you are the first business, the first one to change or to make changes to invent something on that product, that means the product is successful. That means you do it and others follow. It's a successful product. They wouldn't follow if the product is not successful.
Yeah.
And the last one, has something very distinctive that makes it appear different. It is unique from those of your competitors.
Yes.
So these are the reasons why, we might say a product is considered successful. Is it clear? Is it clear, please?
Yeah.
So we'll stop here.
Yeah. That's product development.
Yeah, so the next class will be product development.